Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. So the other day Mac was in here working in the shop and tore the English wheel apart that I got. This is just a Harbor Freight English wheel. This is that bright yellow, ugly ass yellow that I had on there. And he resprayed it for me, did it in like a satin black or flat black or whatever. Got it all taken care of. And I just didn't like the color on it, I couldn't stand it. But I think it turned out a lot better with the flat black. It goes more like with the vintage style of our shop. But the English wheel that I have on my bench, I made a table for it and the plenishing hammer. So they're both mounted, so then when you're ready to use them, you just pull them out and use them and then push them back in there, and that way they're not right in the way, because the workbench, it's always needed, but there's always stuff in the way and whatever. And I had them mounted on the workbench, but I didn't want them on there anymore, so it made it kind of nice. Oh, I forgot to clean up my mess. But I'm in the shop and I'm gonna build some hammers and goofing off and getting ready for our car show, which should be pretty badass this weekend. And I'm really excited about that. So that should be fun. We're gonna have tons of people here. Should be a blast. And show you the bolt bin that I did. This is an old vintage bolt bin that came with another one of our shops, and we put it in this shop. And I've been buying these plastic bins right here, and we got 20 of them the other day, and I'm gonna get some more, so each one of these will have one of those bins inside there. It'd be nice. And then that way, I don't like doing the bolt bins where you have your hands like this when you have to reach in there, and you know, you get spider webs and spiders and stuff in there and critters in there. This way, you just grab one of these and you go over to where you're working, sit it down on something, you can grab your nuts and bolts and use them. And then when you're done to clean up your mess, you put them away. I really like it like that. These need to still find a spot. I have a whole bunch of these metal bins like this, and then a whole bunch of the plastic bins like this. Just trying to do some shop organization. And Heidi found this at a yard sale, which was a really cool score, because it's they have, you know, a couple different little organizers inside here, and you can see the little metal bins. Each one of them you can put where you want. And I like it that you can grab these, but at the same time, same deal, you can carry these wherever you're working. Makes it really nice. I've had this one for a while and really like it. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna fill each one of these with the little bins. That way you can carry them right to wherever you're working. And been cleaning up, put all the funnels up top, and electric tools and whatever right here. And then I have my air tool rack right here, which I'm gonna add another 5 or 6 or whatever right here, which will be really nice. And then this is kind of like miscellaneous stuff right here and whatever. And then I got one of my auto body hammer racks right here, and I use this a lot for shaping metal. And then this is one of my spots for vice grips, and then my markers and soapstone. And then Spud just put this up yesterday where we got all of our wire on the wall. Makes it really nice. And this piece of conduit, when we tore this wall out, was right here, and we ended up leaving it because I kind of like having a spot where we can hang stuff right here, where you can grab it around the corner and it's not in the way. So I said, well, leave it. So it's pretty cool. But I really like how this English wheel and plenishing hammer stand turned out. It's really nice. I just like the fact that you can pull it out and use it and then put it right back. This toolbox, I made it a while back. It was just 2 top boxes. I cut the lids off them, put them on there, and then welded them together. And it works great for the shop. And it was just a cheapy style setup where, when, you know, I didn't have a toolbox at the time, and threw this together so I had something to roll around the shop and use. And then a buddy of mine gave me this. It was in his mini storage. And then behind the other English wheel here, this is an old military style cabinet, and it's got a bunch of nuts and bolts and organized stuff in there, and it's really nice. I like that you can just walk up and same thing, you know, grab the bins, pull them out, use them, and then when you're done, put them right back. And those are just cheap yellow bins that a lot of them are falling apart, but I have so many of them, it's, you know, you can use them over and over, and if they break, throw them away and grab another one. And then up there I have compression testers and a bunch of different miscellaneous stuff. We have all of our, excuse me, all of our merchandise is right here. And we're getting ready to set up for the car show. So all of our shirts and tank tops and hats and stickers and all that stuff will be inside the booth. That'll be pretty cool. And this week we'll be finishing up this guy right here. this car, trying to get that done. And then a bunch of this stuff here, getting sandblasted and getting it all prepped so we can get it primered and painted and whatever. And I got my motor from a good friend of mine. Thanks, Kevin. And that will be going in the 25 Chevy that's chopped, and that'll be one of our projects real soon, and we'll show you that. And then we'll be taking the tractor back tomorrow, which will be awesome because I want to get it out of here. I don't want to get it all scratched up and dirty and dusty and whatever. It looks really nice, and I'd like to keep it that way. A couple little things we're going to do to it in the morning. I came in here the other morning, Saturday morning, I guess it was, after we, or no, it was Sunday morning, this morning, because we worked all day on it Saturday, and then came in here, and all this is covering gas. It just, something was leaking on there, and something happened on the petcock, and it just started pouring gas everywhere, and you can see right there where the gas is, and it was just leaking out of here. So we had that problem just the other day. It was leaking really bad, and Spud fixed it, and then I was messing with it too, and both of us got it where it was working, but obviously something happened. So I don't know if maybe the gasket material we used didn't work right or something, but no biggie. So it's not leaking now, easy fix. That's all taken care of. And today, you can see I refinished my welding table, and I'll keep doing that next couple days because I like it when you're sitting something on here to weld it and it's grounded really nice. I got my tool cart all cleaned up and ready to go for the week, and then I took my other toolbox that I had and put it over here. That way Spud has his own toolbox in here now, and this is the one that Kevin gave me. It's just an old beat up toolbox, but I needed a bottom, so this worked out great. And then that way we have all of our extra tools over here, and now when we need something we can just grab it, and we're not fighting over that tool cart, so both of us can have something to do and, you know, not be scrapping over tools. And then I have my beater bag over here, and then there's my anvil my buddy gave me. It's really nice, I like that one. And then my other anvil is right here. That's that Harbor Freight one, but I use it all the time, like it. And then we bolted the grinder to the bench, and this vise to the bench. And then I'm getting ready to do this one. Maybe tomorrow if I get time. I'm gonna put this big old monster Wilton. What you doing, Lily? Huh? Hi. I'm gonna watch out, dummy. We should get that one bolted on the bench tomorrow. We'll see what happens. That way we can use that one too. And then this, I've had this for a lot of years, the toolbox, and I just use it for my punches and chisels and whatever, and parts for the sandblaster and all that. And then this is that little Grizzly bench top sander. Love this thing. I've had it for probably 2.5 or 3 years now. Used it every single day, and this thing's never failed me. I love that. It's been a good little grinder. Just a little cheapy, but works great. My machinist box is right here, and it's all full of my stuff, my calipers and all that kind of stuff. Use that all the time. It's got tap and dies and everything. Finally got a new Makita because that other one burned up and caught on fire. And then tonight's project, build another hammer rack, because obviously my hammers are out of control, and every time I need a dolly or a hammer or something, it's just, it takes too damn long. I gotta drag them all out, use what I need, and drag them all back in there, and I'm tired of that. So, oh, it's hotter than hell in here right now. It's like 92 degrees or something in here in the shop. Outside it's even hotter, but the shop's all closed up, so the insulation's helping it out a little bit. But anyways, I'm gonna get off this camera here and see what I can get done. Thanks a lot for watching the update.